It's pretty close to something you'd use right away. It's got two bolts under here. There's one there and one there. I just have it clamped on the table for explanation. You can bend this. This is a thick piece of 1/4-inch plate. You can bend that to any 1/8-inch plate. You can bend that to any angle you want, keeping in mind a lot more angle, and you might have some flooding. So that seems to be a pretty convenient angle. And you got your sensor, which is encased in some heavy poly tubing and protected by a nice metal plate. You've got the hole to capture the liquid down below, and I'm using transmission fluid. Of course, every time you stick it back in, it's going to start up fresh and deliver oil. There's a larger line leading to these 1/8-inch, I guess that's quarter-inch line. So that's 3/8 leading to 1/4. So you get plenty of flow on both sides there. It really flushes it good. And then out of the bottom of that comes your drain. And your drain goes back to the table here, which has your clear filter so that you can remove the filter and get the heavy fines out, and then it goes back into the tank. All this is behind clear Lexan, goes back in the tank. You can take that screw out and that screw out. You can put thumb screws there if you want to make it easy, or you don't even have to really screw it, but that keeps the dirt and the dust and it holds the noise down. There's an on-off switch on top of the electrical enclosure. Inside the electrical enclosure are the circuit breakers and timers necessary to work the sensor and give you the whatever amount of time you want the flushing to happen. Next to the strainer filter, on returning to the gun, you've got a regular automotive style filter that has very, very fine particulate screening so that nothing gets back up to your gun. So you have your tank. Next to your tank you have your motor. And so from the top of the tank into the motor, through the motor, oil pump, back up to the oil filter, from the oil filter back up to the line, from the lines here, and those spray, as you can see, there and there, which go into that slot and that slot. And every time you stick it back in, it will run for whatever you select for your period of time. This can be mounted right next to the operator. This can be remotely located wherever you need it to be. And that's the system.